This is literally the perfect appetizer for entertaining guests. It's super quick, it's super simple, it's a complete showstopper, and it's not even expensive, even though it tastes like it could be expensive. So it's like perfect. Welcome to Restaurant Recipe Recreations, everybody. A channel dedicated to teaching you how to create your favorite signature recipes from the most popular restaurants. On this channel, you'll find everything from Panera to P.F. Chang's and from Carrabba's to the Capitol Grill. And this video today also happens to be a viewer request. So Susie Q, enjoy your Stormin' Crab's seafood bread. So what you'll need for this recipe is, of course, starting with a big loaf of bread. Now, I wouldn't really recommend Cuban bread, even though this kind of looks like it's Cuban bread, it's not. Because Cuban bread, when you slice into it, has a tendency to have like a lot of pockets of air, and it's kind of a delicate bread. So you'll want to get yourself a loaf of like a really dense, hearty bread. I got this bread from my Walmart delivery service. Click on the link below if you want to get $10 off your first order. You're also going to need mozzarella cheese, a yellow cheddar cheese. You're also going to need mayonnaise, parsley, fresh garlic, and a Creole seasoning. This is the Paul Prudhomme's brand. And you're also going to need imitation crab. Now you can use real crab, obviously it's going to cost more, but if you want your seafood bread to taste exactly like the Stormin' Crabs, then you have to use imitation crab. In fact, even on their menu description, they list imitation crab as their ingredients for their seafood bread. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the Stormin' Crab's seafood bread. So first things first, get yourself a huge mixing bowl, and you're gonna start with 2 cups of mayonnaise. What kind of mayonnaise? Duke's mayonnaise? I swear Duke's should sponsor me. They don't yet, but they will. And you want 16 ounces of imitation or mock crab. You don't want any big chunks, so just make sure that it's chopped down very finely. And of course, just add that to your mixing bowl. You need 1/3 cup of fresh parsley, again, chopped very finely. 2 teaspoons of your Paul Prudhomme Creole seasoning, 2 tablespoons of freshly grated garlic. And now for your cheeses. You want 1.5 cups of freshly grated yellow cheddar and 3 cups of freshly grated whole milk mozzarella cheese. And then just give this a really, really good mix. Make sure that the mayonnaise gets well incorporated throughout the entire mix because the mayonnaise acts as like a binder for all of the ingredients. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees and then using a bread knife, obviously just slice your bread down the center lengthwise. Just take your crab mix, scoop it on your bread, and don't be stingy. I mean, really load it up because that's where the wow factor is gonna come in. And then just slather it along the bread. So you're scooping and slathering, baby. Scoop and slather. And then just throw this into your preheated 425 degree oven on the center rack for about 7 minutes. Okay, so mine was in the oven for 7 minutes and it's perfect. But as I've said many times before, everybody's oven is calibrated a little bit differently. It depends on a lot of things, altitude, I mean, a lot of different factors. So take a peek at it at 7 minutes. If you need to let it go for a couple minutes longer, by all means, just reset your timer. And what you're looking for is all of this cheese to be melted and incorporated in. But when it's done, take it out of the oven and just let it rest on the counter for about 3 or 4 minutes, just to give the cheese a little bit of a chance to kind of set up a little bit so it's not super gooey. And then you just want to slice the bread in about a 4-inch width and then just serve it up on a plate. Okay, so of course I'm gonna have my moment of truth, but I just need to have it cool down a little bit. This thing is like screaming hot. That's a cheese pull right there. Oh my God. Susie Q, thank you so much. All right, my friends, thank you so much for watching. And if you have a restaurant or a recipe that you would like me to feature in an upcoming video, go ahead and drop it in the comment section below. I promise I'll take a look at it. But make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that when your video comes up, you'll be notified. Just like Susie Q. All right, everybody. Until I see you again, make it an awesome, awesome day. Cheers. I love y'all.